Hello everyone, this is Pat Rainville with Angel Divination with our daily oracle card reading and message for Thursday, the 20th of September 2012. So we're headed into the latter part of our week and beginning of our weekend. For today's reading, I felt very called to the Archangel Michael deck, and as you see, I've already got a couple cards out here because this is my third attempt to upload this video. So let's hope again that third time's the charm. Anyways, so the cards that we got today from the Archangel Michael deck, and you know, it's not a surprise that Michael's come forward because I feel like we had a lot of messages of change this week, and I feel like Michael's really guiding us, and here, you know, he's got our back to help support and guide us through these changes. Because if you remember from Tuesday's reading, I used a life purpose card deck in relation to what Doreen was saying about what the angel numbers meant for that day, about God and the angels helping us to step forward with our life path and purpose. And Michael's very much about helping us on our life purpose. And he knows what it is, and he helps us along that path. So I feel like he's coming in to give us very strong help, encouragement, courage. And so our messages for today are, first this one, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. And the prayer on the card says, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So, and there's very much a very metaphorical significance to the angel painting a picture on this card, and you know, it relates to the fact that we are the painters of our life. And you know, so right now maybe you feel painted into a corner. You may not like a situation that you're in, or that you've, you know, again, maybe you feel like you painted yourself into a corner, or and that's just an expression. You may not be happy with the situation that you've created. And so he's letting you know that you do have within you the power to change it. And he's kind of lending us that power today to make the changes that we need to make. And, you know, whether that change often comes about by just acknowledging where we're at, you know, the fact that we do or don't like it, and that we're making a decision to change it. The card that came out right along next to it is, this situation is already resolved. So it's a confirmation, really, about what's taking place today. There's a big change in place, because it's when you come to that point when you realize that, oh, I don't like this situation, I'm unhappy with it, I'm really tired of it, I'm really ready to let go of it. I acknowledge and understand fully, you take full responsibility for it, for having created it, and you come to that place where you've hit your bottom with it, and you're like, that's it, no more, it's going to change. There's very much a lot of power involved in that, and it might be, you know, power that's involved with, you know, putting your foot down and setting boundaries, speaking up about your feelings, communicating more effectively, deciding what you will and are not willing to allow into your experience. Those kinds of things, that's all it takes sometimes, is that acknowledgement, that decision, and that clarity of decision for Michael to kind of swoop in and help with the resolution of it, with providing a creative resolution or helping you find it, whatever it is. And you know, I'm very drawn to, on this card, let's see, this is the situation is already resolved. It says, I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this, and give the details of the situation to him in a divinely perfect way. And he has a little kid, a young child, there with him. You know, as we encounter these situations that we may be unhappy with, that we want to change, it may be very much the little kid in us sometimes who, you know, has a hard time facing that. A lot of times that brings up our little kid fears. And, you know, little kids don't like to look at any uncomfortable situation. But Michael's got that little kid in us, you know, he's got that little kid in us very tightly held, and he's, you know, really supporting our ability to, you know, face whatever's going on, and he's letting us know in a comforting way that it's already been resolved. So as I look at these two cards today, we have, you know, it's time to be an artist with your life and paint a new picture. And as I look at the palette that the angel has, one of the messages that I heard was you might want to change up your palette a bit. Maybe add more color to it, because color is very much, you know, maybe part of the reason why you're unhappy with the situation you're in is because it's become dull and boring, routine to you. So you want to, it's a sort of a metaphorical reference. You might want something that adds more color to your life, either in a literal way, by maybe changing the colors around you, or in a metaphorical way. You know, color is something that attracts us. It, you know, certain colors appeal to certain people, and it's when you add color to your life, you're adding things that appeal to you, that both visually, also appeal to your feelings. They appeal to your senses. And so that's part of what I get when I look at that card. Change up your palette a bit. You know, change up what you're painting your life with. You know, add more fun, more play, things that are more exciting and appealing to you. And you know, this situation already resolved card, that to me initially, that the little kid in it sort of related to the inner child within us, but it could very much have to do with a situation involving a child in your life, that the situation is resolved. And you know, they've heard your prayers and appeals for help with the situation. And you know, as I look at the artist card again, it may very much also speak to people who need to make a move from their current career to something in the arts that appeals to your need to be creatively expressing yourself, okay? Which does very much have to do with the little kid in you. So those are some of the messages that I get from these cards today. So it's a real powerful message from Michael, letting us know that we have the power to change things, and that just by addressing that, by remembering that power, boom, he swoops in and lets us know that these situations are already taken care of and resolved. And I just want to look in the book a little bit at that situation is already resolved card to see what additional message it has. Yeah, it's again a message that's similar to what we got from the mermaids about how they've been working behind the scenes to heal the source of your concerns. And even though you can't see it fully physically manifested yet, or see how the issue is or has been resolved, they're urging you to trust that it has. They've heard you, and they're letting you know it's a confirmation that it's been resolved. So, because more than anything else, the angels really urge us to let go of worry, because worry can attract more negative things. And to relax, let go of the worries and the cares, and know that you're being looked after. So those are our messages for today. So I hope you have a lovely Thursday, and I look very much forward to speaking with you again soon. And thank you for all the lovely comments, and thanks to all the new subscribers. Thank you for being such loyal viewers. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care, everybody.